Hello all of you. Today we continue to explore the two species of buffalo and lion amidst the battle between these two fierce animals. The fight between the buffalo and the African lion is a symbol of the fierce confrontation between two powerful animals, each of which wants to protect its territory and survival. The encounter was in the middle of the African savanna, where lions regularly hunt and buffalo roam in search of food. The day is sunny and the deep blue sky is the backdrop for the upcoming battle. A large wild buffalo, with long horns and silky black fur, stands confidently in the middle of the field, marking its territory. African lions, in strong herds, gathered with flashing eyes. It recognized the threat from wild buffalo and was determined to protect its territory. The fight began when the African lion charged towards the buffalo, creating a dramatic clash. Buffalo and African lion collide, horns meeting sharp claws. The sound of collision and roaring between the two sides shook the whole area. The wild buffalo skillfully uses its strength and agility to avoid the lion's blows and at the same time attack powerfully. The fight was long, both sides were injured, but patience and strength remain the decisive factor. In the constant struggle, there are times when wild buffaloes show superior strength, but there are times when African lions show flexibility and good tactics. This clash is a symbol of survival in nature, where only strong and agile animals can survive. On the vast savannas of Africa, 3 out of 5 animals are large and dangerous. In competition for food and territory, African lions, buffaloes, and African elephants all want to prove their strength and dominance. African lions, with their flowing fur and faces, gather into a strong tribe. The leader of the pack is a male lion, his eyes shining with pride and determination. They rule their territory, ready to fight to protect the herd and maintain their dominance. Meanwhile, wild buffalo, with their long horns and slender fur, gathered in a mighty group. Their drive and courage help them face any threat from lions. The wild buffalo is not only a symbol of strength, but also a symbol of flexibility and resilience. On the other side, African elephants stand tall with strong trunks and fine fur. Male elephants, with their large size and elaborate trunks, are at the head of the herd and maintain their position in the race to monopolize territory. African lions, their hunting instincts are still intact. The war has ended, but the struggle between species is not just a temporary event. In the following days, life on the African savanna continued, but the story of the encounter between the buffalo and the African lion became part of legend, a symbol of strength and resilience. These animals, despite having gone through bloody wars, in the harsh natural world. This fight is also a warning of confrontation and territoriality between lions and a powerful herd of wild buffalo. The lion, his eyes flashing, walked with the grace and silence of a cunning predator, while the wild buffalo herd is immersed in daily life. The hunt is escalating to a dangerous level when the lion recklessly attacks. Fatal blows are reserved for the buffalo's neck, but not all plans go as planned. Wild buffalo, with strong resistance and qualities, also uses sharp horns to defend itself. The confrontation became especially dangerous when a buffalo blow accidentally hit the lion in the face, causing a fatal wound. The lion, shocked and hurt, suddenly became aware of the level of risk he had chosen. While the wild buffalo herd warned with roaring screams, the lion had to turn and run away, carrying with it a wound that could not be easily forgotten. The wild buffalo's horns are not only a prominent feature on the body but also a formidable weapon, helping them fight off predators and even as a last resort to preserve freedom. The long and powerful horns not only highlight the strength of the wild buffalo, but are also an important tool in the fight with natural predators such as lions or hunters. The horns of the wild buffalo are made of sturdy material, and they are often of considerable length, especially in males. This not only makes them visually impressive, but also increases the buffalo's ability to defend itself when facing threats from the surrounding environment. In situations of confrontation with predators, wild buffalo can use their horns to hit, stab or fight off attacks. The strength and sharpness of their horns help them create an effective protective circle, making approaching wild buffalo difficult for hunters. In addition, when faced with an emergency situation, wild buffalo can also use its horns to attack and create an opportunity to escape. Survive in the harsh natural world, where the war between hunters and hunters is increasing day by day and becomes complicated. The lion, with the title King of the Grassland, is a symbol of strength and power on the African savanna. They are superb predators, possessing a strong appearance and sophisticated hunting techniques, making all other animals terrified when faced. Facing a lion is not just a solo hunt but also a confrontation with team strength and subtle tactics. When the lion begins its hunt, the atmosphere becomes filled with terror. Their appearance is accompanied by a terrifying roar and eyes flashing in the darkness, making any prey feel like they are in the presence of a terrifying force. The lion's hunting strategy is very mature. They often take advantage of crowds and conduct group hunts. Female lions play the main role in running and chasing prey, while male lions use their strength to roar and pay attention to every movement of their prey. When the hunt ends, the grassland king and his pack often share the delicious reward. The title King of the Grassland is not simply a title but also a symbol of the lion's position and power in the natural ecosystem, making any opponent afraid. With bright eyes, and it's not just about physical strength but also about mental dominance and leadership. The male lion, the leader of the pride, is not only a strong fighter but also the protector and maintainer of the pride. The fear of lions is not only due to their strength but also to their clever hunting tactics. Lions often take advantage of terrain and situations to create advantages, dividing tasks in the hunt to optimize the likelihood of success. When lions appear, not only is a particular prey facing a threat, but the entire herd is also facing danger. With their strength, the lion is not only a great predator but also a symbol of authority and stability on the African grassland, and terrifying to the wildlife world. The lions, immediately after agreeing on their hunting goal, began a tense and arduous pursuit. The wild buffalo, with its wisdom and strong qualities, is not an easy prey. Facing attacks from all sides, the wild buffalo did not accept its fate easily. The buffalo's resistance poses a big challenge to the lions. With sharp horns, it utilizes its strength and tactics to avoid the lion's blows. Each thrust of the wild buffalo is a strong protest, requiring consistency and consensus from the lions to control the situation. Going into the hunt, lions need to coordinate and interact well with each other. However, even with the best cooperation, lion pride still face danger from the sharp horns of wild buffalo. Every attack is an opportunity and a challenge. Lions must constantly adjust their tactics to avoid potentially damaging thrusts, and the buffalo's dexterity makes the lions try very hard. The sight of tired and nervous lions, facing the strength and bravery of their prey, the lions facing the intelligence and flexibility of the buffalo. Buffaloes do not hesitate to use their horns to create unpredictable thrusts, delivering unpredictable blows. Every buffalo attack is a new challenge, requiring the lion's maturity and agile movement skills to avoid the powerful attack. The lion pride, although appearing strong and well-organized, faced with the fierce opposition of wild buffalo, patience and control sometimes became the decisive factor. Sometimes, lions may have to give up the hunt when they feel the buffalo's strength and dexterity are too strong. The success or failure of the hunt depends not only on the strength of the lion but also on the intelligence and self-protection of the prey. Wild buffalo, with their confidence and strong qualities, quickly counterattacked when they felt threatened by the lions. Using its strong horns, it presents an unexpected antagonism, making the nearest lioness the first target. Despite the thrill of the chase, the wild buffalo maintains its self-preservation instinct. A powerful and fatal blow from the wild buffalo's horn threw the lion into the air, creating a dramatic picture and at the same time confusing the lions. The lioness, surprised and off balance, drifted far away from the herd, had difficulty recovering and faced a big fight with the wild buffalo. The wild buffalo, not accepting the threat from the lion, spins it around several times to increase its dominance and create opportunities for it to escape. The strong rotation along with the sharp horns create a powerful force, making it impossible for the lion to approach easily. In that tense moment, the wild buffalo continued to take advantage. It is not only a warning prey, but also a powerful force confronting the lions. The lioness, despite being injured and losing her balance, never gave up. Wild buffalo, with the head above all, maintain your determination and patience. It is not simply a battle between strength but also intelligence and strategy. The lions, although a powerful group, faced an opponent who refused to surrender. The lion must try to find the weak spot in the buffalo's strong defense. Due to the lack of subjectivity and surprise at the wild buffalo's unforeseen confidence and strength, the lion had almost no chance to resist. The lions, although graceful and ready to fight, immediately faced an uneasy confrontation. The powerful blows and hooks of the buffalo's horns caused the lion to suffer repeated blows from the buffalo's sturdy horns that not only damaged the lion's body, but it also becomes increasingly tiring and weak before the strength of the wild buffalo, unable to find an opportunity to counterattack. Constant blows and knocks from the opponent constantly weaken the defense and put the lion in the most difficult position. This confrontation is an honest and heartbreaking look at the harshness of nature, where life and death are at the hands of the strongest animals. Accepting and exploring the harshness of nature helps us better understand the rules and costs of survival on the African grasslands. In the fierce wild world, the confrontation between buffalo and lion continues to become more dangerous and difficult. Fatigue and weakness became more and more evident in the image of the lion, which the other lions could not help much. Meanwhile, the wild buffalo still maintains its confidence and strength, not allowing any advantage to appear in this confrontation. The imbalance between the lions and the wild buffalo is becoming more and more prominent, when the lions are almost no longer able to actively resist. The lion, once the king of the grassland, now falls victim to natural revenge, where its prey refuses to yield and is ready to defend itself. The scene of the lion receiving powerful blows and being thrown by the wild buffalo became an artistic image, but also a symbol of the harshness of the natural food chain. The lion, although strong, must now face the price of challenge and change in circumstances. The confrontation between lion and buffalo is not only a natural event, but also a lesson in survival and facing challenges. In this wild world, every living being must accept their destiny, and existence is never easy. The African buffalo is one of the largest herbivores in Africa, with strong horns and a strong body. Although this is one of lions' favorite prey, lions often face many difficulties in defeating wild buffalo. The wild buffalo's horns are not only a weapon for defense, but also a powerful tool in fighting natural predators like lions. When lions go on the hunt, wild buffaloes not only have to confront one lion, but often the whole herd. The organization and consensus of the buffalo make the lion face a great challenge. During the hunt, how the lion must overcome the dangerous horns of the wild buffalo becomes a risky task. Normally, lions will try to attack from the back or side, where the buffalo's horns cannot be used most effectively. However, the sharpness and quick reflexes of wild buffalo often cause lions to face dangerous blows. The confrontation between lion and wild buffalo is not only a tactical game but also a test of strength and flexibility in the natural world. The difficulty of this hunt is just one example of the natural balance where every living being faces challenges and dangers in its daily journey of survival. Every hunt between lion and buffalo is a natural concert of strength and strategy. The lion, although a great hunter, must show intelligence and tactical skill to be able to face the buffalo. While lions often focus on finding weaknesses and tactical advantages, buffalo constantly demonstrate their acumen and willingness to defend themselves. The horns are not only an offensive weapon but also an effective protective wall, causing lions to face great risks if they want to approach without injury. The confrontation between lion and buffalo also demonstrates the complexity of the ecosystem. If the lion is not successful in its hunt, it not only faces failure but also has to look for alternative food sources. In contrast, wild buffaloes are not only protectors of their territory but also play an important role in maintaining a balance in the number of animals in the natural environment. The confrontation, where every living being participates in a constant race for survival. Uncertainty and constant change create a harsh natural world where every living being must adapt and fight to survive. Missing content? We welcome your further comments. If you like the video, don't forget to support the channel with a like, and subscribe to the channel and follow good videos. Thank you for watching this video. Hello and see you again.